Hello, everyone. Here is a must-watch informative piece in the political arena. A bold and new generation of young Kenyan protesters has emerged on the streets, forcing the government to back down on some of a slew of unpopular tax proposals. What started as anger on TikTok about a controversial finance bill was morphed into a revolt, without being organized by political parties. The government of President William Ruto managed to do what generations of politicians in the East African nation have failed to do: unite huge numbers of Kenyans beyond ethnicity and party. On Tuesday, hundreds of trainer-wearing protesters, who feel Kenyans are already overtaxed with little to show for it, braved tear gas lobbed by police to march through the capital city, Nairobi, bringing the city's central business district to a standstill. Armed with their smartphones, unlike previous demos accustomed to stones, they live-streamed the intense confrontations with officers. The protests, dubbed Occupy Parliament, were coordinated and mobilized on social media in contrast to those led and sponsored by politicians. Organizers encouraged fellow protesters to wear black clothes, but some still turned up in ripped jeans and stylish hairdos. The youthful demonstrators, popularly referred to as Gen Zs, in reference to the term generally used to describe those born during the late 1990s and early 2000s, showed up in huge numbers, vowing to ensure that their discontent did not end with just a hashtag or meme. "We are the Gen Zs. We were able to mobilize ourselves. We used TikTok as a space to be able to not only have young people come to protest, but to educate them on the why," one protester shouted. Many of them were demonstrating for the first time and waved signs such as, "Do not force the taxes on us," while others chanted, "Ruto must go. I'm here slaving for a country I love. It is the first time I'm doing this because my parents are old and they cannot do it anymore," a Gen Z student recounted. The hashtags used to pressure MPs and rally protesters were hashtag Occupy Parliament and hashtag Reject Finance Bill 2024. "This is my first demonstration. I hope it will be the last. I hope things change after this," said one agitated female demonstrator who opposed the proposal to tax sanitary pads. The protesters' efforts to march to Parliament were thwarted as police used water cannon to block them. And unlike previous political anti-government protests, it was not characterized by looting, destruction of property, and stone-throwing. No political affiliations or ethnic alignments were mentioned, just a clear determination by the protesters to be heard. More than 200 young protesters were arrested, but some of them were later released after lawyers went to the police stations where they had been detained. The Occupy Parliament protests orchestrated by relentless Gen Z must have paid off as the Kenya Kwanza Parliamentary Group dropped some of the punitive tax proposals. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more exquisite content.